Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dan Helton Gaming. I am Dan Helton. Today, we are going to be looking at this gorgeous wild mage deck. This is APM Flamewaker. You've probably never heard of it because I had never heard of it and I have never played against it. I am the only person I've ever seen use it. That said, I did not come up with this deck. I stole it from a very talented Japanese player whose name I can't pronounce, but I will put their name on the screen. This deck is one of the most fun decks I've played in a long time. The main goal is to discount the cost of your cards, and the most expensive cards cost 3, so it's pretty easy to get them down to 1 or even 0, and then draw through your entire deck over the span of 1 or 2 turns. Meanwhile, doing tiny little bits of damage each time you play a card with the Flamewaker. This is the kind of OTK deck where you don't ever have lethal in hand. You find lethal. Like, you just keep drawing cards, and if it all falls into place, then you win. It's awesome when you win. You don't always win, but we'll give it our best and see how it goes. All right, here we go. We're up against a priest. So generally speaking, these have either been Reno priests or big priests. Big res priest. This is actually pretty good. I'm going to toss these though. Well, nah. Priest is pretty slow, so I'm okay with just kind of cycling those. I don't know, I kind of want an Incanter's Flow. I mean, I'd always prefer that. But it's like this versus, Magic Trick or Ice Lance or something. Cram Session is just helping me weed through my deck quicker. And I don't really want to play out of these minions until I either have a Biscuit or, it's like turn 6 or something. Drain the lava. Alright, they found a spell. I found a Biscuit. We drew into draw, which is great.
Is someone injured?
Okay, this is Reno. And we now have a lot of card draw. We're going to play at 10 next turn, so... Yeah, this is one of the most awkward points for me where I get my hand full and I sort of feel like I need to dump something, and I don't really want to just dump Magic Trick because obviously it's a good amount of fuel. Plus, when I discover that spell, it moves it to the right-hand side so it can, make up for problems. Okay, now that I have both Flamewakers, I'm going to play this and kill the Northshire Cleric. Probably. Okay. So that's fine. Now we're down to 7. We'll drop to 8. So we can actually play both research projects next turn. Is that right? 8, 7, 6. I'll go up to 10. We need to burn 1 more mana. Yeah, we got Raza, which sort of sucks for us, but it also means that he's not killing the Flamewaker, which is honestly pretty bad for him. But none of this stuff's discounted, and I can't even freeze it at the moment. So... what do I want here? This is a bit of a bummer.
What to do? What to do?
Let's see if I can find something, because if I can kill this and keep my Flamewaker potentially alive, that would be nice. Kept the Flamewaker alive, that's fantastic. Because we still don't have any mana discount. So, the best thing we've got is our Biscuit. Lots of card draw.
The future is ours.
Is that good for me or bad for me? Don't kill the Flamemaker. Don't kill the Flamewaker.
Well played.
Okay, that sucked. Draw 1 card. Draw 2 cards. And make a biscuit. So now we've got 1 Sorcerer's Apprentice, which drops the cost of all our cards to 1. And then we've got 1 extra biscuit, so we can restore 3 mana. Not super exciting. Got an Ice Lance for a little bit more damage. So I could just dump. He could have Reno in hand, so I don't really want to just toss stuff out. Yeah, it's such an awkward turn. Like, I want a biscuit, but it feels like, oh, I need to get rid of something. And it's this kind of, card cycling that doesn't feel particularly good. I guess Explosive Runes is fine. And then get our other biscuit online. Because if I play both these, that's 5. So now I have 3 mana left over, and we can go back up to 7. And then we can draw 2 cards for 1. So I have 6. I think we just go off next turn. Because I've got Evocation, and I've got, 7 burn to face? It might not be lethal depending on what we draw into. And because we haven't gotten Incanter's Flow yet, everything is pretty expensive. But he's fairly weak. Okay, there's an Incanter's Flow. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll play that for 1. Draw 2 cards. There's our other Sorcerer's Apprentice and our other Incanter's Flow. Well, okay, this might not be the best idea. We'll see. Because, okay, we killed that, which is pretty good. And we got a Fireball for the win. We found it! With a little bit of luck, there it is, right? That's amazing. Didn't know I was going to win, but I won. And that's why I love this deck. Ooh, a Warlock. Okay, I like Warlock matches. Generally, they're either Reno or they're self-damaging, whether it's discard or, the true self-damaging ones. And either way, they deal a lot of damage to themselves, which I just love. Makes them a lot easier to kill. Ooh, and we got an Incanter's Flow. This is looking good. Hello, good Warlock. How are you doing today? Boom! That is so impactful on turn 2. That is the absolute best thing you can do on turn 2 with this deck. Because we just discounted something like 15, 20 cards. More than 20 cards. It does look like Reno, or like a Q block or something. Oh, no, yep, Reno. Cool. All that really means for us, well, it means a couple things. It does mean that, I'm just gonna kill that. You could, resurrect it. But they do run Dirty Rat, generally, which can be very detrimental, but it's not the end of the world most of the time, since I do have 2 apprentices and 2 Flamewakers. Wow, we got the other Incanter's Flow. We really need some card draw, though. I can cycle Magic Trick and hopefully get some card draw. But I'm just gonna kind of chill. We're not under any pressure here.
Your soul shall suffer.
The other thing that we need to be careful of is we don't want to, deal 15 or 20 damage in one turn, because if they've drawn Reno, they'll just go back up to 30. And the main thing we want to watch out for there, like, it's possible to take them back down from 30 to 0 the next turn, especially if they don't end up clearing the minions you have in play. And if they're spending 6 mana on Reno, they often can't do both. But it's just a situation you want to avoid. But I don't feel like until we get some card draw, we can really go off. So I'm just going to sort of bide my time here. And it's like, I can dig for things with Magic Trick and Primordial Glyph, but I'd kind of rather do that with the minions in play. So, just Hero Power Pass, why not? They're all free spells, so worst case right now is he Dirty Rats out the Flamewaker and kills it. But it doesn't really matter, we just need card draw. And he needs to spend some cards. Okay, that was unfortunate. Because he can almost guaranteed kill it. Yep. That does kill both of his minions, but it gets out a fairly large threat to us. And there's the Ray's dead, so he could have another Dirty Rat. He could have another Zephyrus. And all we've got is some kind of crappy burn here. I think I will Ray of Frost this so that if he does Dirty Rat, he can't just trade into the Sorcerer's Apprentice and he'll have to use some other spell to kill her. If he did get the Zeph, he can just get like a backstab or something, but that's fine. Big Demon?
Darkness rises.
Big Demon. Okay, we got a biscuit. I'm starting to feel like I'm going to need to go soon. Ray of Frost is less consequential here. I'll still do it just to save myself 5 health. I don't know. Sort of a tough call. It's like, when do you go, right? I need card draw. I got 2 research projects. Evocation would work. Yeah, that's actually fine. Ice Lance, burn, Evo. That sort of sucks. Draw, and Icicle, which is also draw. But I did just get rid of my other Ray of Frost. So, research project. That is good news. We've got more burn, and we've got a Flamewaker, but we still don't have any more card draw. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, he's got 16 damage on board. 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we can get here. Because we might still want to wait a turn. Oh, look at that. All right.
He's too far.
We're down to 9 cards. I wonder if he has Reno. I wasn't even paying attention to what we burned there. I'm going to wait one more turn, which might be the wrong play.
Time runs out on me.
It's almost assuredly the wrong play, if I'm being entirely honest with you. But
He's too far.
Sticky Fingers and Defile. That was particularly good. Oh, he's burning 5 more of my cards. Yeah, that's not great. He's not healing, but I don't think we're going to be able to burn him down. If we get the Primordial Glyph, we got that Ice Lance Magic Trick. I don't know, we might have this. Let's see. We're going to have to be a little lucky, I think. But Flamewaker, Sorcerer's Apprentice, we got Primordial Glyph, any kind of burn is good. Oh, okay. That's not bad. So we'll play that. Summon that. Draw a card, see what we get. We get an image, magic trick, something. Oh, devolving missiles, okay.
Was a mistake.
Okay, so we got 3, and we got 3, and we got that. And we got some biscuits. We love our biscuits.
Was a mistake.
We got lethal. Look at that. Amazing. That is why I love this deck. That is so much fun. Good game, Nisteru.
Jane,
Priest again.
Undoing.
Right.
Shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Are you Reno or are you Res? We don't want any of those cards. We want minions, we want draw, we want Incanter's Flow. Very nice. That is a lovely starting hand. Be
Hello?
polite and say hello.
Salutations.
Salutations, good sir. Alright, now our entire deck is cheap as all get out. Whereas only his hand is cheap. But that might mean if he is Big Priest, then in 2 turns, he is going to summon something gigantic, which is not great. Mostly because we don't have any card draw. Mass Dispel. Yeah, probably Big Priest, right? So I'm going to wait 1 more turn. And we'll take the damage here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We've got 19 damage, plus we'll discover a card, and we're drawing a card. We will have 3, 4, 5, 3 mana left after the 19 damage. So it's probably not lethal, but because this isn't Reno, we're not worried about him fully healing afterwards. Although our hand is so cheap that actually with Stargazer Luna, I think that changes things. We'll go for the card draw action.
The future is ours. Behold the tools of creation. Behold the tools of creation.
Nice. We want research project from our card draw.
Behold the tools of creation.
Icicle is dead, but we might be able to find something for 1 mana with the magic trick. We'll throw Ice Lance out, another Ice Lance out. Actually, do we? Oh, we just have lethal. Look at that. Beautiful. Amazing. I am clearly the best Hearthstone player to ever play the game. Turn 5 OTK. I knew it all along from the very moment that I started that turn that we were definitely going to kill that priest, who was probably a res priest. But I guess we'll never know. I hope that that was entertaining and educational, and maybe you'll try a crazy deck like this where you don't know if you're gonna win, but you're gonna try, and maybe you will, but maybe you won't. And that's okay either way. I'm Dan Helton. This is Dan Helton Gaming. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.